Howdy doody, howdy doody. It's time for the weekly messages for every single sign in the zodiac. Every last one of y'all. All the way from Aries to Pisces. Y'all know how it goes, man. Y'all know the deal. Anyway, the same rules apply in this video as any other video. If you would like information on scheduling a personal reading, a one-on-one video call, law of attraction, advice and guidance, all that information is in the description of every video I put up. There's a few people. Howdy doody. India in the house. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Hello, y'all. What's happening? Well, let's hop right into this, man. Let's hop right in. Got a lot of work to do today. I still got to get some weekly messages in for you guys. Aries. We got any Aries people in here? Aries. Got to be at least one Aries person in here. Y'all are always the first ones to show up. Every time. Every time. Aries, Aries. 3 shuffles for Aries. 1, 2, and 3. Let's see what wants to come through for you. Let's see what wants to come through. The Temperance reverse. Hey, some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. All right, definitely a lot of impatience and imbalance between you and this particular person or situation. I do see communication happening here. More than likely, somebody wants to make an apology. Dolores, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Possibly an apology, maybe to come out of conflict, clear the air, however you want to look at that, however you want to word it. I don't really know how well that's going to go over. Like right now, it's to the point to where I think not only do you're just not really feeling it quite as strongly as you once were, but I think that you're still a little bit pissed off and you still have several choice words to say to this person. But I do think that they want to make things right here. Okay, they definitely want to make things right. Lovers in the reverse is the outcome resting in the current moment. So again, I don't really think whoever it is that's communicating here, it looks to me, from what I'm seeing here, it's the person that you're dealing with. But could go either way. But I don't really think whoever it is that's doing the communicating, it's not really going to go the way they had hoped, I don't think. Okay, this person thinks about you all the time, and they have been for quite some time. But again, if communication comes through, I don't really think it's going to be shot down, but I think it's just going to be more like, if I could find the word. Because see, you are, okay, if you get, what's that energy feel like to you? Like, yeah, I'm the one that came out on top, you know? I don't really know a word to put behind that energy though. But again, I think you have several choice words to say to this person, and you probably will because you're over it now. You're over it. So lovers reversed is the outcome resting in the current moment. So I don't really think it's going to go the way as this person has planned. I do see mainly an apology coming through though. It just doesn't really look like it's going to go anywhere after that. All right. So I am skipping the advice right now, y'all. I'm just going to go, I'm going to end it with the outcome resting in the current moment. Remember, the outcomes are always subject to change, okay? Basically, if you want to. If you want to. If you want a different outcome, you got to make it happen. But it is possible. Most people don't even know it's possible. So, yep, I don't care if you get a reading from me, some other popular YouTuber, or a little gypsy in a tent. I don't really care. You always have the ability to change the outcome of the reading. Whatever they say is going to happen, I'm not saying it's not accurate. It could be accurate as hell. But whenever it starts happening, if you want, you can get in there and make changes and create a new outcome. I've done it many, 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 many times. Many times. Oh, yeah. Anyway, Taurus. Taurus. We got any Taurus people in here? What's happening with y'all, man? Taurus, what's up? Dale, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate you too. Thank you. Taurus, let's get 3 shuffles here. Here's 1. 2 more. 2 more. Ten of Cups reversed, Taurus. Okay. Definitely something that came to an end in the past here, for sure. Okay, I think most of us are dealing with something that came to an end in the past, aren't we? I mean, I hate saying that. You know, it's just like, well, duh, what else would we be doing here? You know, but that's what came up, man, so I gotta say it. Anyway, though, there's definitely a sense of unfinished business between you and this person here. There's definitely like the feeling of an incomplete cycle. I see somebody coming back around. Yep. I'm going to have to get some clarifiers here for this outcome resting in the current moment, but I do see communication happening here. Okay, it's very poor communication. It really is. Could be blocked or could have been blocked for quite some time. There could have been like silence between the two of you for a while. But the outcome resting in the current moment is the Page of Swords. I do think that somebody is going to reach out and communicate here, okay? You're still a little bit closed off. I don't really know. See, with the World reversed, Queen of Cups reversed, it's kind of like, I'm sure there was like a really, for some of you, you still do have quite a bit of emotion, but even those of you who don't, there was like a really heavy emotion for quite some time. Like there was a lot of feelings between you and this person. And after a while, the feelings kind of die down and the emotion kind of starts to die down and go away, but there's still that incomplete energy whenever you think about this person, whenever you talk about them. It's just like, man, it's incomplete. I know I'm going to hear from you again one day. I know we're going to end up talking again one day. And right now there's just that, you know, that void, that incomplete void between the two of you, okay? But I do think communication is going to end up coming through. See, the person you're dealing with here, I think they think about you just as much, but I think they're a lot more afraid than you are. I think this person is a lot more nervous about reaching out and communicating. They've probably been thinking about it for quite some time, but yeah, it makes them very, very nervous to think about because they don't really know how you feel. They don't know how you're going to react. They don't really know if you're still mad at them or if you know what I mean? Let's see. Tower in the reverse. That's not a really solid. Okay, so it's kind of a cliffhanger here, but Tower reverse, Six of Swords reverse, Page of Swords, the outcome resting in the current moment is communication is going to happen. After that, I'm kind of like, kind of like on the edge of my seat. There's not really a big outcome after that. If I started pulling more cards to see a different outcome, it would push the time frame out. And at that point, again, that's where you have the ability to change things and make whatever you want to happen. But I do see communication. Okay, more than likely attempted reconciliation energy. Don't know how successful it's going to be. It really didn't tell me. It really didn't tell me, but I do see the attempt being made, okay? So, sorry for the cliffhanger, but we got to move on. Gemini, what's up with y'all, man? What was that noise? Gemini, 370 of you in here. Got to be at least one Gemini, man. Gemini. Two more shuffles here. Two more. Eight of Cups reversed. Man, lots of reconciliation energy happening here. Okay, see, all right. Could be an Aries that you're dealing with. Could be a Capricorn. But I think, yeah, okay. Yeah, see, I think that you've been waiting. You're waiting either on the opportunity to, I don't know. I can't tell if it's communication you're waiting on. I can't tell if you're waiting for the opportunity for a reconciliation or whatever the case may be. But you've been waiting around either to hear from somebody or something. And I think the person that you're dealing with, it looks to me like they're probably off already doing something else with somebody else. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who's already off in another relationship. But I see, regardless, with the Ace of Wands reversed, I would say this is attempted reconciliation. With the Eight of Cups reversed, and those of you who do actually make the attempt, I don't really feel like that for most of you because the Ace of Wands is reversed with the Hangman here. So I don't really think it's I think this is just the inability to energetically move on. okay? When I say energetically, I mean in here. I don't care if you got on a plane and flew 1,000 miles away and started a new life and made it look like you've moved on. If you haven't energetically moved on in here, you haven't moved on, okay? I don't care what it looks like. This is energy, okay? So take that how that resonates there. Claire, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. The outcome resting in the current moment. I don't really think communication is going to be made here. All right, the Devil card and the Five of Pentacles. This is beyond like a genuine connection. This is more obsession than anything. I don't really think the two of you would make a very good mix. Okay, this isn't a very healthy connection. Okay, could have been a sex-based connection. Either way, whatever it was, see, it's more self-indulgence. Like, at the end of the day, I really don't care about your emotions. I really don't care about how you feel or whatever the case may be. I care about my emotions and my desires and my wishes being fulfilled. And you know what I mean? That was the energy between the two of you, okay? Whoever that was coming from, I don't know. Either way, though, it's not a very healthy mix here. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Yeah, I see it lingering on. I don't really see communication happening. I see those of you dealing with somebody where the communication is blocked, I think it's going to remain blocked, okay? But I see this energy lingering. I don't really see any action. Nobody's coming forward. Nobody's doing anything. Okay? I would put my focus elsewhere. I would attempt to, at least. Attempt to. If you make the attempt, that's all that really matters. If you're unable to do it, it's because you're not supposed to. But at least make the attempt to place your focus elsewhere, okay? Very important. All right. Cancer. 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 What do we got? We got any Cancerians in here? I got a cute little group of you in here. About 400. Not bad, not bad. I've had much bigger, I've had much smaller. But there's still got to at least be a Cancer in the mix there somewhere. There's got to be. Two of Cups. Ooh, shooey. Oh, and look, the Cancer card popped out here. Okay. Two of Cups coming together with somebody here. Can't tell if it's new or old. It feels new to me. To me, this feels more new. Could be old for some of you. Could be a past person. We will find out here in just a second. But yeah, there's definitely you and somebody else are coming together. I don't really feel like there's an awkward silence here like there is with a lot of other people. You're actually getting it done, ain't you, Cancer? Good dealio. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom, Wheel of Fortune. Sweet. Page of Pentacles, 10 of Cups reversed. Okay. All right. A lot of back. Okay, so I think for some of you, this is a past person here, okay? For some of you, I think this is a past person. This is something that definitely came to an end at one point in time or another. See, this is weird here. This is weird because this is one of those types of connections that looks to me like it is karmic in nature, okay? Right now, we are at a point in time in our evolution where I usually advise that you stay the hell away from karma and don't try to work it out physically. Just detach from it and cut the contract. I mean, hey, do what you do. That's just usually my advice. But it looks like here, this is one of those types of karmic situations where you're actually coming back around and trying to work it out in the physical, if that makes any sense. I don't see that happen very often, from time to time, but that's what I'm seeing here. There is, I do think, in the past here, whatever way this came to an end right here, it wasn't pretty, okay? Somebody definitely was betrayed here, okay? There was definitely a betrayal. And I think that things are going to be made right here. Communication is still pitiful, though. Still terrible communication, but I think what it is one, the other, or both of you is very reluctant to communicate emotionally. So I see kind of cold, closed off communication between the two of you here. And I see that you have done quite the job at cloaking yourself with a shield of practicality and coldness, you know. So you may be coming across very detached, which is atypical of Cancer, but you can do it. I've seen y'all do it many times. And I think that you are handling this situation like that right now, in a very detached type of energy here. But I do think that an apology is going to be made here for sure. Okay, Eight of Wands reversed, Knight of Swords reversed. Okay, the Fool reversed. So there's definitely an apology going to be made. You and this person are definitely coming together here. But as far as taking things to the next level, I still see a lot of reluctance. Okay, we may come together. We may agree to start talking again, but we're still keeping each other at arm's distance. Okay, communication is still very poor. But the attempt to make things right is underway. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Well, okie dokie. Looks like it could be positive. I mean, it's really hard to say. There's a lot of cliffhangers here today. The energy. Has anybody else been feeling the weird, energetic shit happening lately? Just like, if you know, you know. There's no real way to put it into words. Just like, a lot of cliffhangers happening here. A lot of them. Wouldn't surprise me if there would be a lot more, but it hasn't really come through before like that in the past. Cliffhangers like that. Anyway, though, it is what it is. How about Leo? We got any Leos in here? Leo! Yeah! Yeah, I think the Mercury retrograde has a lot to do with it. A lot. A lot. Plus, we just transitioned into Scorpio season. Mercury retrograde. Yeah. Anyway. Who knows, man? Who knows? But it's pretty energetically intense. Very energetically intense. Leo! What's up, dude? How y'all doing? The only other person that I can really talk to, other than Leah, about this kind of stuff in real life is my fitness trainer, who's very spiritual. And he's a Scorpio with a Cancer moon. So he's very, he's like the sensitive type, and he can feel it too. So I'm like, dude, you've been feeling this weird energetic shit, and he does too. He's like, yes, definitely. So I'm like, cool. I know it's not just me, but I really can't. Other than here at my house with Leah, I can't really talk to anybody about that. You know what I mean? It's always hard to come by awakened people. Let's get 3 shuffles for Leo. 1, 2. And 3. Boom! The Hangman in the reverse. Okay. All right, you're ignoring some heartbreak, Leo. Come on now. Hey, I'm going to tell you right now, love y'all to death, man, but I do not agree with the way y'all are handling this emotional situation, okay? It happens. Hey, by the way, I'm not saying I've never done it. I'm a king at doing this here, but this heartbreak, you're trying to ignore it, okay? You're pretending you're not heartbroken. You're just ignoring it and waiting for it to go away. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. I'm going to tell you why, okay? This is some trivia for those of you who are curious about the truth of the behavior of energy, okay, which is what I specialize in, okay? This right here, some of y'all could have been dealing with a third-party situation, but this right here, what you're doing, which is what our natural reaction is, something bad happens, we get our heart broken. First thing we want to do is just go, la, 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 that didn't happen, la, 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 la. Just ignore the pain and wait till it goes away. And then once it goes away, you're like, cool, I'm healed. No, you're not, okay? What happened is that ball of negative energy, okay, that bullshit snowball, what it did was it sunk to the pit of your subconscious mind. Didn't fucking go anywhere. You're not healed at all, at all, at all. Matter of fact, that's how we give birth to demons, okay? Because now that is becoming a separate thought form of its own, and you created it. That's how we do that, okay? Now it's manifesting underneath of your conscious awareness in ways that you're not aware of, okay? And it's very, very dangerous. So if I were you, okay, all right, let's meet in the middle here, Leo. Let's meet in the middle here. Okay, I get it. Sometimes things are so incredibly painful that if you try to sit with it, you can't. You can't think straight. You can't function. You wouldn't be able to get up and perform your daily activities. Okay, I get it. All right, well, here's what you got to do then. Once you start to feel that pain begin to subside, which a lot of you already are, I guarantee you there's some of you in here, oh, I don't know what he's talking about. That doesn't hurt me no more. Okay. Now, you got to dig it back up. Bet you anything. If we dug this back up and we sat and talked about it, oh, so Leo, what's up? Hey, let's talk about this person, huh? And we really started talking about it. You start getting pissed off or sad or emotional or angry or whatever. You would start reliving the exact same emotions in your mind as when the unfinished business, was born. That means you're not healed from it yet. At some point, those of you who aren't currently healed from this yet, okay, all right, let's go ahead and wait. Those of you who are, you're going to have to dig it up and sort back through it and transmute that energy into light, okay? The person you're dealing with is waiting on you, okay? They definitely feel a sense of unfinished business here. There's definitely an incomplete cycle. You're ignoring it and doing what you can to bury it. They're waiting on you, okay? I don't really sense a whole lot of heartbreak as far as on their side. I think that it may have affected you a little bit deeper than it did them. Okay, maybe you're just a deeper person than they are. Okay, but for whatever reason, they're waiting on you. They're waiting on you. But the outcome resting in the current moment is the Nine of Wands. Okay, I don't really see either of you sorting this out. Yeah, see, I don't really see either of you sorting this out. Nothing is coming about as a result of this, if that makes any sense. Judy, thanks for that super chat. I don't really think nobody's coming forward. Nothing's happening. There's just still a very, very thick tension between you and this person. Even if you haven't talked to them in 6 months, still a very thick tension there, okay? And I don't see it being resolved anytime soon. I don't. It doesn't look like anybody's coming forward. Nobody's speaking. Nobody's taking any action. Nothing's happening here, okay? Well, okay. Whatevs, man. I get it, though. I've done that a million times. Just make sure you dig that energy back up later on and sort through it. It's easier to do it later on. Okay, just make sure you do it. Because if you don't do it, it's going to come back around and bite you in the ass at some point. NJ, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Anyway, we got to move on now. Virgo. We got any Virgos in here? Virgo. Oh, man, why does this card keep coming up for everybody, dude? It just jumped right out. Okay. Unfinished business, incomplete karmic cycle. Maybe it's not karmic for some of you. For some of you, it definitely is, because I know we got a lot of long-term humans watching right now, I guarantee you. I would feel safe betting that probably 2/3 of the people watching me right now are long-term humans. What I mean by that is entities who have been cycling through the human game on Earth lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime on the karmic wheel, trying to work shit out, and it ain't working. So, for some of you, it's an incomplete past life karmic cycle. For others of you, it is an incomplete cycle, and if you don't release it now, it will become karmic, okay? So, anyway, let's get 4 shuffles here. There's 1, 2, 2 more. Boom, 10 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, good. Some of y'all could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Pisces. Okay. All right, cool. Good dealio, Emilio. All right, so it looks like I see something new coming in here. And I spoke a little bit too soon. Let me retract a couple of things. I feel like there was an incomplete karmic cycle that you are currently working through energetically. Okay, there's still a feeling there. Okay, it can take a while sometimes. It can take a while to actually work through a karmic situation, okay? When I say karmic, again, it was either from a past life or you're creating it now. But that energetic tie, that energetic entanglement that happens between you and another person that creates karma can take a while to undo, especially if it's happened in one lifetime. It can take a while to energetically unhook from it. But I do see that you're in the process of it, and y'all got something new coming in. Something brand spanking dadgum new coming in, and it looks good. It looks good, okay? I feel like it's to the point now you're still a little bit reluctant to open up. But dude, the outcome resting in the current moment for you, see, you're starting to let go of the past, okay? At least you're putting in the effort, but you are letting go of and getting over the past, releasing yourself from it. Okay, I'm done with this. I'm going out, having a good time, not worrying about it, not thinking about it. Bam, that's when it shows up. That's when it shows up. Okay? A lot of potential here with this too. A lot of potential. Remember, potential energy is only potential energy. But Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, y'all got the nicest spread of anybody else here, okay? I mean, there's really not a whole lot left to say about that. That was pretty short, sweet, and to the point. Okay, very Virgo-y in nature. Okay, let's cut out the bullshit, right? And get right down to the point. Cool. So, yeah, the minute you actually energetically, who did I have to tell this to a minute ago? Was it Gemini, I think? When you energetically let go, that's when it happens for you. A lot of people don't really understand how that works. When I say energetically, I don't give a damn what you do. I don't give a damn how it looks, okay? Energy is energy. You can get on a plane. You can fly 1,000 miles away. You can buy you a house. Rebuild a whole new life from scratch somewhere else. And it looks like you moved on. The average person looking at you would say, oh, well, dadgum, Virgo doesn't move on. Oh, well, it looks like it. But in here, what's really going on energetically is you haven't moved on. You still have this past situation, this past person, unfinished business on your mind and on your heart like a motherfucker. Well, you haven't moved on. I don't care what anybody around you thinks about you. If you haven't moved on in here, you haven't moved on. And you will recreate the exact same life that you're trying to make it look like you're moving on from, okay? But I think a lot of you are energetically finally moving on. The minute you energetically let go, that's when something new comes in. And that's what a lot of you are dealing with right now. And that's the way it works, y'all. Sweet. Anywho, how about Libra? Libra. I've had a lot of Libra clients coming to me lately. A lot of Libra clients. A lot. Because of that last Libra reading. Looked very positive. Have y'all kept it on a positive note? Y'all staying on a positive track, Libra? Come on now. Come on now. You're at any given time. You are one decision away from derailing. Have you kept it on a positive track? Let's see. One little pebble too many on one of your scales and oops, you're off balance now. Right? Just playing, man. Just playing. Let's get 3 shuffles for Libra. 1. Whoops. A 2. And 3. Boom. 9 of Cups reversed. Who's that? Man, you were 9 of Cups last time. What happened, Libra? Hopefully that's not you. Hopefully that's not you. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Okay. So I think this is just the energy, the glue that brought the last situation you were dealing with together. Okay. You are moving on from this with the Wheel of Fortune upright. Okay. So that's good. Again, this 9 of Cups energy. See, the reason that I like in that last reading that I did was like, whoa, this is crazy because it came up in the upright for you. This is the most common energy that comes through my line of work, okay? 98% of the people. How many of you have come to me for a personal reading and I've had to explain this to you? Almost all of you. Almost every last one of you. You come to me for a personal reading, this card comes up. I don't give a shit what deck I pull it from. This deck, this deck, this deck. I got like 10 decks laying here, dude. This card comes up for most of you, but I don't think that's what you're dealing with now. I think you're moving on from this, okay? In layman's terms, this is the emotional codependence card. This is the glue that is binding the vast majority of the relationships today. This, to summarize it, my emotions are your responsibility. I feel empty, I feel lonely, I feel incomplete. I need a lover to fix that problem, to make my loneliness go away. So how I feel is your responsibility. How I feel is your job. Basically, that's what this is. And most people are like, well, yeah, isn't that how relationships work? No, not at all. But that's what's been normalized and glorified, mainly through media, movies, music, TV, stuff like that. But you're moving out of that. You're moving away from that, I think. Okay. But I do think that the person you're dealing with is not, though. Okay. You're dealing with somebody who's very superficial in nature. I think this past person here could be a Taurus. Definitely wants something stable here, but is too afraid to take a leap of faith and communicate with you. Okay. This could be somebody at a distance from you. Okay. You're moving on from this, though, and you're losing passion, losing interest. Okay. Page of Cups. Okay, so the outcome resting in the current moment. It could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with. I feel like they are going to attempt to reach out here. Okay, but I don't really know how receptive you're going to be to this. Okay, because I see a lot of manipulation tactics involved here. Okay, emotional manipulation. Okay, that's another big thing. Magician reverse, 9 of Cups reverse. Some of you, and I've been saying this here lately, and a lot of people, I've been hit by a lot of people over this right here. Mary, thanks for that super chat. Some people are dealing with somebody who is into black magic. I've mentioned that a couple of times, and I've gotten a lot of feedback on that, okay? So if you are, you are. If you're not, you're not. Either way, this right here is emotional manipulation, but I don't think you're falling for it, Libra. You ain't falling for it because I don't think you are in this energy. Okay, some of you are still, yes, but I think the vast majority of you are finally moving on to this energy right here. Look, the 9 of Cups is the card of being happy, whole, fulfilled, single, all by yourself. Why would this be one card away from the 10 of Cups? The 10 of Cups is that perfect relationship that, why would those two cards be so close to each other? Why would they be? Because if you ever want 10 cups, you must first collect 9. You must first collect 9. You ain't going to get 5 cups. You can't go from the 5 of Cups to the 10 of Cups, which is what most people are trying to do. It doesn't work that way. If you ever want to collect 10 cups, you must first collect 9. You only have 1 cup at a time. Alrighty, okie dokie. Well, don't let them manipulate you, Libra. Anyway, Scorpio. Happy birthday, Scorpios. How y'all doing, man? We just crossed into Scorpio season. Energies are feeling deep and intense and heavy. I definitely feel that Scorpio energy in the air. I think most people do. Looking around and observing, even if you don't realize that's what you're feeling, that's what it is. Yup. Anywho, what's up, Scorpio? Okay, Page of Wands in the reverse. Okay, silent watching. Okay, some of you are dealing with a lot of immature energy here too, but I feel like there's one, the other, or both of you is just kind of watching each other. Maybe peeping the Facebook, the Instagram, something like that. No communication, just watching silently. Okay, it could be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Doesn't have to be. But, yeah, let's get 3 shuffles and see what's going on here. 1, 2, and 3. They always do that. They always do that. Boom. Dude. You too? What's this all about, man? Come on now. It could be a Pisces that you're dealing with. Okay, good. It's not you either. Good. Okay, could be an Aries. I have Aries and Pisces here. Yep, the person you're dealing with. It's the person you're dealing with. Okay, there's definitely going to be an attempted reconciliation here. Okay, I don't really think you're feeling it, though. I don't really think you're all that interested. Not really. I don't think that you are. But I do. The outcome resting in the current moment here for you is the Page of Cups. Okay, the person you're dealing with, Tower reversed, 8 of Cups reversed. Okay, definitely some attempted reconciliation here. Okay, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. Okay, you've been on their mind for quite some time. This is nothing new. This is nothing new. I don't think this person just randomly woke up and said, "Oh, I wonder what Scorpio's up to." It may, they may come across like that when they reach out. Just like, "Oh, well, I just walked down the street and I seen something that reminded me of you, so I just figured I'd reach out." I think they're probably going to try to come across like play it cool, but no. This person's been thinking about you for quite some time. Quite some time. Again, I already said that. Aries and Pisces are the two major arcana that I have here. But I think that you actually feel a very solid sense of completion here between the two of you, okay? But like most, emotional codependence is the energy that brought the two of you together, okay? Again, in layman's terms, I need a relationship to make myself happy. I'm unhappy. I need a lover to make me happy. I need I need an emotional connection to fulfill me. I need another person to bring love to me because I'm empty and I need to be fulfilled from the outside. You know what I mean? Like it gets pretty deep and extensive, and I don't have time and a little mini reading like this to break it apart and explain it. But that is the energy that brought the two of you together. And the truth about coming together with a person is the only people who will ever, have ever, and will ever enter into your life, all they are is a mirror image reflection of what you already have going on in here. Okay? So if you're empty and lonely in here, and you come together with a person, what do you think is going to manifest in your physical reality? Something that complements the frequency of emptiness and loneliness. That's what happens, okay? So we have to undo this pattern, and I think we're doing a pretty good job. I'm part of a very small group of people teaching the truth of the energy of love, but we're getting there. We're getting there, man. I'm seeing some nice changes in the world. But I do think communication is going to happen. But it feels to me more like you're probably just going to either ignore it or just turn it down. I don't really think you're feeling it. I don't really think you're interested. Don't really think you're feeling it. So it didn't say that in the cards, but just looking at that, if it was me and I felt that way, I'd be like, yeah, I'm not even responding to you. Some of you ain't even going to respond. You're so uninterested, Anyway, Sagittarius, what's up? What's up, dude? How y'all doing? How's my Saggies? How's my fireballs? How's my fireballs doing? A whole bunch of them. Two of Wands, though. Two of Wands. Could be another fire sign that you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be. 4 shuffles. 1, 2. Two more. Oh, Temperance. Dude, I love it when this happens, man. And it seems to happen to you all more than any other sign. But the Sagittarius card is the overall energy for you here. Temperance in the upright. Looks good. Some of y'all are dealing with a Pisces. Okay. Could be Pisces or Aquarius. Okay, but I do see a sense of balance. Okay, a sense of homeostasis. That's what I want to refer to it as. As homeostasis. Okay, as far as I do see an apology here too. I see an apology. Okay, this may be kind of moving a little bit slower than you would like, but I do see an apology and a new start happening here. Okay, this could be something that you thought about for quite some time and you're just done trying to overthink it. I think the person that you're dealing with is going to come forward or already has, one or the other, and apologize, okay? I do see a new start between the two of you. This is a past person, I feel like, for some of you. Again, Pisces and Aquarius, but I also have air sign, fire sign. There's air and fire mainly here. Mainly all air and fire, a little bit of earth, okay? But yeah, the person that you're dealing with, I think that they were aware. It's one of those types of things that it's like, I don't know what I had until it's gone. I didn't know what I had until it was gone, and I'm really, really wanting to change my ways, Hopefully it stays that way, because I do see the attempt here. I do see, reaching back, communicating again, and let's try this again is what it looks like here. Emma, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Boom. King of Wands. The Fool card. Okay, so the outcome resting in the current moment. I do see communication, new start happening, okay? It's definitely happening here. And it looks like a pretty firm decision. I do think you're ready to take a new leap of faith here with this person. I think you trust them. You've gained trust. You've gained faith that this situation and this person can work itself out, okay? And I see a sense of balance between the two of you. That's cool. That's awesome. Okay, this is something, I don't think this is premeditated. I'm sorry. I do think this is premeditated. I don't think this is random. I don't think there's anything arbitrary about this at all, okay? So it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good, okay? Looks very positive. Very, very positive. We'll see how things play out. Awesome sewer. All right. Capricorn. See, right around this time is when my head starts to get, and there's the Capricorn card. This is when my head starts to get just a little bit fuzzy. I'm like, about time for them to end. Capricorn, what's up with y'all, man? Been doing good? Need a good one? Well, I'll see what comes through. Caparoo. Two more shuffles here, two more. Six of Swords, Queen of Wands reversed. Okay, okay. Some of you, okay, now this right here is where it's I had a feeling this was gonna get a little bit confusing. It's not confusing, it's just complex, okay? Some of you are dealing with somebody who is going to attempt to reconcile with you, okay? But I don't really feel like that's many of you, but I had to get that out of the way first, okay? But you're definitely dealing with somebody who is not doing very good moving on from this here. They're not doing a very good job, okay? They're watching you like a hawk, Caparoo, okay? They're watching you like a hawk. Some of you are dealing with somebody who, this blocked communication completely blocked, okay? But they're watching you, dude. They are so watching you, man, like crazy. They probably spend more time thumbing through your Facebook profile on a daily basis than they do anything else, okay? But, could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with. Who else do I have here? Scorpio's the only major arcana. But you're just like, nope, done, dollar, done, dollar, done, dollar, done, dollar. See? Look, I don't really think you're even feeling it. Like, even if we were put in a situation where, okay, even if Jesus Christ himself came down here and said, yo, Capricorn, this person changed. They really changed. They want another chance. You'd be like, yeah, but I just really don't care anymore. Really not feeling it. Really not into it. I'm good. Outcome resting in the current moment. Yep, see, you're moving on. Moving forward, on to bigger and better things. But I think a lot of you, when it comes to love, that's dropping on the priority list, okay? And that's powerful. That's powerful as long as you maintain that. Yeah, what did I tell you, man? I knew it, dude. I knew it. As soon as I saw Ten of Cups reverse, Knight of Pentacles, I knew that was going to come up. Yeah, see? Look, you have no idea how powerful this is, okay? Once people ask me all the time, how will I know when I'm on the frequency of true love? There's lots of ways to tell. But how many of you come to me, if you come to me for a personal reading, the best way that I can think to explain it is, it feels a lot like not really giving a shit if you're in love or not. That's what it feels like. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to go be alone for the rest of your life. It doesn't mean that. But that's what it feels like. I don't really care if somebody comes along and loves me. If they do, cool. If they don't, cool. I'm going to be happy either way because I fulfill me. I don't need none of these cups. I fulfill me. Okay? And a lot of you are stepping into that energy. Okay? As long as you maintain that, if you maintain that, this 10 of Cups will turn itself around one day. Okay, just don't backslide. Don't backslide. Okay, cool. Good dealio, Emilio. Very positive, very positive. Excuse me. All right, Aquarius, what's up with y'all, man? Aquarius, how you doing? 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 3 shuffles for Aquarius. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. 5 of Swords. Could be another air sign that you're dealing with. Ace of Cups. 7 of Swords. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. Could be a Cancer that you're dealing with here. All right. I have Libra and Cancer specifically. Okay. This is a burden though. Okay. Definitely a burden. This bothers you more than it does anything. When it comes down to it, this particular connection is more of a stress. It's more of a stress than it is something that builds you up. Okay. I think a lot of you, there is going to be an offer that comes through here. Okay. It's hard to say whether or not this person is new or past. Okay. Queen of Cups and the 8 of Wands. Some of you are dealing with somebody at a distance here, but I do see an offer coming through, but I don't really think it's an offer you can trust. And God damn it. Sorry about the froggy throat. There we go. Yeah, his throat chakra fucked up. Me. Anywho, yes, I do see an offer coming through here, but I don't know if it's an offer that you can trust, and I think you know this. But I think what you all have going on right now is a battle in your head as to whether or not, is it just me tripping? Is it me being paranoid? Or is this my intuition telling me this? And like a lot of you are having that battle between ego and intuition, which at the end of the day, when you're doing that, that's just your ego battling itself, really. I mean, it's not really a battle between ego and intuition. It's your ego trying to figure out whether or not it's talking to itself or talking to someone else. It's kind of crazy, man, if you think about it. But I think that there's some sneaky shit coming along with this offer here, and I think you know it. I think you know it, okay? Temperance, man, there is no, okay, all right, there we go. All right, so I don't really think this is going to go very far here. Okay, I think that you're going to end up moving on from this right here because something just feels off. I think that you're probably going to distance yourself from this person right here or this situation and push them out a little bit because you just can't quite figure out what feels off. There's something that feels off. It feels like they're lying. Something feels very dishonest about this particular person or situation. And since you can't really particularly figure it out, it's bugging the hell out of you, I think you're probably just going to start kind of going a little bit cold and quiet. Okay? And yeah, I don't really think it's going to go anywhere between the two of you. I don't really think it is. Damn, that was confusing. Very, very confusing. Okay? All right, well, Pisces, last but not least, Pisces. Pisces, how are you all doing? Pisces, ba-boom, 9 of Wands. Definitely a energy of distrust between you and this person. Okay, one, the other, or both of you is very guarded. Okay, 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 2 more. There was definitely lots of conflict in the past. Okay, I think you're anticipating, like, if you was to communicate, you'd probably be anticipating conflict in the future as well. Okay, 2 of Swords reversed. Okay, so whatever decision was made here, okay, I think that, okay, it could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with. All right, but I think, yeah, somebody at distance from you. I have Aquarius and Taurus here, okay? But, yeah, I think that there's no trust between the two of you. There was a lot of conflict in the past, and this is a final decision right here. Definitely a final decision. I think the person you're dealing with is moving on from this here. Okay. They're looking for other opportunities. All right. I think the person you're dealing with is moving on from this, and they're looking for new doorways of opportunity to open for them. They're looking for looking elsewhere for love is what I'm feeling here. Okay. And I think it's probably on both of your parts, because you have 3 of Wands reversed, 2 of Swords, 3 of Wands reversed. There's definitely unfinished business between the two of you. Definitely unfinished business. But I think you finally come to the conclusion that there's no growth. Okay? Could be a Taurus, but there's no growth. There's no expansion. Even if the two of you were to come together again and try it again. And like, no matter how much both of you try to bend and flex and change, it wouldn't formulate something stable. Okay? And it wouldn't evolve. Okay? Okay, yep, outcome rest. I do think that you still have feelings for this person, though. But there's no action here. Nothing happening. Outcome resting in the current moment is nothing, okay? I do think that later on down the line, you're going to be getting together with somebody else. There's something new coming in for you. But I pulled so many cards, it's outside of the time frame. This is way outside the time frame here. As far as this goes right here, there's whatever. See, I hate it when this happens, man. I don't like it when this happens, but it's a cliffhanger. It's a big silence. This is silent. Like, this entire situation here, there's no noise. I don't think there's any noise here. Most people probably don't even know anything about this, do they? No noise. It's silent. It's dead silent. You don't talk about it. Nobody else talks about it. You and this person don't talk. But boy, the feeling is heavy, isn't it? The feeling's heavy. Well, I don't really feel that feeling going away anytime soon, and I don't see anything happening that would help that feeling go away anytime soon. I see it staying silent and tense. Silent and tense. If this was a full reading, that's what I would name the reading. That's what I would title it. Silent and tense. And I don't see that going away anytime soon, okay? So anyway, I feel like the messages all my signs needed to hear have come through. I greatly appreciate everybody that tuned in and played along. Remember, if you would like information on scheduling a personal reading, that's in the description of the video. That includes mini readings, full readings, one-on-one video calls, law of attraction advice and guidance. Also, too, I don't think it's in the description. We haven't really announced this yet. This is like the spoiler. Y'all are hearing this for the first time. But I'm going to be announcing phone calls, like a phone call reading if you want. Okay? That's not been announced publicly yet, though. But if you want to email and ask about it, that is being... Well, I'm accepting those now, but we got to figure out how and when we're going to, make that public. But all that stuff's in the description of the video, y'all. You got to look down there for everything and how to get a hold of me. And it's not even me you communicate with. It's the lovely Leah, and figure out how to get on the schedule and all that good stuff. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thanks again, y'all, for the likes and the comments and the super chats and all that good jazz. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. All right? Y'all have a good one.